You're listening to the original Radio Free Santa Fe.
KBAC, Las Vegas, Santa Fe.
Radio Free Santa Fe in Studio 2 live with a young gentleman named of Asha Davis. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it's your first official album?
This is my first official studio album.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on getting that out of the way. But it's not like you haven't, been dabbling a little bit here and there with songs up till now.
Yeah, I mean, garage band in my guest house. That's how I describe it, yeah.
Right on. It seems to me that I was told you were born here all your life.
Yes, sir.
And I have recently moved far afield to Vancouver, BC.
Yes, a month and a half and I'll be gone in Vancouver, going to college there at UBC.
Nice. That's a beautiful town.
Beautiful, so beautiful.
And why Vancouver, I'm wondering?
I'm a Canadian citizen, so it works out perfectly. I think it's beautiful. I love the art scene there. I love the music and the art and everything. Just, it's a great vibe there.
Yeah, it is a great vibe. And so when you're here in Santa Fe and you're putting songs together, like the one we just heard, called Little Airplanes, do you do it all yourself? Do you have other instrumentalists come in and contribute? Or I know that Mark Whitmore might have been involved.
Yes, sir. Well, this last album, A Rush of Planes, was produced by ZV Krieger, who is a musician in Santa Fe. And I reached out to him a few months ago.
Oh, ZV.
ZV, you know ZV.
How do you know ZV?
I met him at a house show, and I'm like, can we record an album, please?
ZV actually... absolutely.
He put me in contact with you, too. He gave me your email, so that's why I'm here, is because of ZV. But I was like, hey, can I give you some money, and can we record an album? And he's like, let's do it. So I went to his studio, and I gave him my demos, like, definitely incomplete songs. And he's like, let's do it. So I was there for a few months, and most of the songs in the album, he's doing drums and bass.
Okay.
So he did drums and bass on the album, a bunch of piano. He helped.
So he listens to the demos, and he's like, oh, I know what we can put here.
Yes, exactly.
Like that?
Yeah.
Just to flesh it out and make it more 3D or what?
Exactly. I mean, I brought him in, and he's like, oh, he like would go to his synthesizer and be like, we need this here, we need strings here. He would just immediately go to the drums first session, and I'm like, let's do it. So
strings?
Yeah, exactly.
Where'd you get strings?
Well, like, yeah.
Or were they synthesized?
They were synthesizer strings, like
okay.
little violins on the piano. And we did that for a few months. He did most, I mean, I did guitar and vocals, but he did so much on the album. It's definitely my album, but our album. He helped write a bunch of stuff, and yeah, Mark Whitmore, he mastered the album, and a lot of work on it.
Mark Whitmore is, he's got his fingers in a lot of pies, is what I hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when you come to somebody and you've got a batch of demos, does he go through and say, oh, well, this one doesn't fit? Or maybe did he come up with a song that you didn't even have yet, not even in demo form? Like, Well, this implies to me that perhaps Wham.
Yeah, well, this was my first time like working with someone else. Like artistically, I'm very, very much someone who's like, I need to do this all by myself. So I brought all the demos, and he was like, "Is this your first time doing this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, these aren't enough demos for me to look over."
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
How many was it?
It was like probably 9, and we released 8. And there
Okay.
were some like, yeah, there was some, he's like, we need to put an A minor chord right here. And he would like this, I mean, on one of our last sessions, one of the final songs on the album, we were listening through and he like deleted some of my lines off of it. And I'm like,
Accidentally?
no, on purpose.
Oh.
I was like, this is missing. He goes, doesn't sound good. I'm like, can we keep it? He's like, no, we're not going to keep it.
I see. So ZV would be called the producer of
Yes,
the record.
yes.
And Mark Whitmore did the mixing and mastering.
Mostly mastering. I think ZV would also mix most of
Okay.
it. And I recorded one song at Frogville Studios too.
Right on.
One final song by
Love those guys.
yes, they were great to work with. I was there for an hour and got one song there as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got a whole song in an hour. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite instrumentation, a way of arranging things, or are you all over the map?
What do you mean, like,
Well, I mean, is it all? Would you call it all bedroom pop?
would I call it all bedroom pop?
I mean, that's what they call what people do with their own equipment in their own bedroom.
I call it indie rock, bedroom rock. I mean, even like recording in a studio, I still wanted that like very like DIY sound too. Mm-hmm. Like I needed that like fuzz on everything. Like I wanted it to be clean, and I wanted people to know that it was like professionally produced. But I was like, I need that. Yes, so like I would definitely call it bedroom pop, indie rock.
Now, are you planning on like taking these songs out on the road and playing them in stadiums or house concerts, or what are you going to do with them now? Or are you just going to go make another album?
Well, I'll see where Vancouver brings me. I think when I go, I want to bring them and say, hey, musicians of Vancouver and everyone, this is what I have. Let's create another thing. I think I'm ready to start again.
Do you know some people up there already?
I mean, from like social media and everything, I've like messaged a lot of musicians there back and forth, and I'm already like meeting up with people my age just to play music, just trying to get connections there. So yeah, definitely.
Well, I know a lot of folks kind of hunkered down in Brooklyn that you might want to. If you ever decide you want to go to Brooklyn and work with some folks, I can give you some names.
Ooh, I'd love those connections.
And I think there's a couple in Montreal as well, but that's the other side of Canada.
Yeah.
Almost the East Coast. I'm sure you'll be able to find what you need in Vancouver.
I appreciate that. I hope so.
Best of luck to you. These are songs from a brand new release from Santa Fe and Asha Davis, who is on his way to Vancouver to make more. And this one is another one off a Rush of Plains. It's called Coasts.
2, 3. I came home from the coast yesterday. I felt the sand where we once lay. I don't like this town and the people we've met, so I'm seeing all the time that we will get. And if I'm lucky, you'll come back with me, back to the city. Walk on the plain past the wrecks, and we'll taste the water on this clueless jet, and we'll land in the fog town past the ocean. And if I'm lucky, you'll stay some more. 'Cause I'm lying on the shore. dry town full of people and a soldier. They say once you're there, you just have to hold her. Wake up and close the party you once late. Don't like this town or the people we've met, so I'm sing all the time that we will get. And if I'm lucky, you'll go back with me, back to the city. 'Cause I'm dying on the shore. 'Cause I'm dying on the shore. I'm sure.
Yep, there you go. Another one from Asha Davis off A Rush of Planes. It's called Coast.
Toast.
A lot of layers going on in there. And I don't know if you came to Zeevy with all those layers or, well, we were talking about how you met Zeevy, and I think that's a pretty great story. So why don't we hear that story?
Yeah, so I was on Instagram a few months ago, and the bass player for one of my favorite bands, KJ Ward from the Backseat Lovers, posted, he's like, I'm going on solo tour with some of my friends. It's a tiny tour. Here's the dates. And it was a bunch of dates across the country. And on Santa Fe, it said TBD, to be decided. So I was like, you know what?
Like they were wanting to play Meow Wolf, but they weren't sure they could get in.
Yeah,
on
exactly,
that night
exactly.
or something.
And so I was like, okay, I'll message him. I'll be like, hey, my friend has a huge house. He has a huge backyard. We could get 100 teenagers to come to your show, and you'll make money, and there will be people there. And he's like, you know what? Sure. So my friend and I built this stage out of plywood in his backyard, and we posted the poster all over Instagram, and we got 100 teenagers there. And they played a bunch of folk songs. I got to open for them, which was great. I was like, wow, this is something I can put down on a little bio thing.
Wow.
And yeah, and at
And was
the
it just you and a keyboard or what?
it was me and my acoustic guitar. I played a Violent Femme song, 2 of my own, and then we let the professionals take over. And after the show, ZV was there, and he's like, hey, I produce music. I'm like, please produce me.
Oh man, that's a great story. And so did you just graduate?
I did just graduate, yeah.
Wow, gee.
Like 2 months ago, I don't know.
I mean, you're ahead of the game, I think.
I appreciate that.
You've already got an entire album finished, completed, out there in the world. And you're gonna maybe go make more. And what else you gonna do in media arts up in Vancouver?
Yeah, so I'm studying media studies at UBC, which is just like a very broad art degree of music and film and creative writing and just visual art. And I'm just going to see if I like it. And I'm going to be playing music down in Vancouver. And I'm hopefully going to be happy there. And if I'm not happy, I'll go do something else.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was this way when I lived up there. There's a lot of film production and TV production going on up there. Maybe you can like get on as an intern or as like the guy that makes the soundtracks or something like that. But I mean, there'll be a lot of opportunities, and when you've got more projects that we can feature on the radio, be sure we get them. Okay.
Thank you so much, Chris.
All right. Thanks, Asha.